All right, let's get into it. So, this is a workout I did a couple of days ago. I'm just reviewing the footage here so I can see how I did. And I like to time myself with these sets. So, what I'm doing here is called a high intensity training type of protocol. And what that means is I'm going to do slow repetitions, and it's really slow. So it's 5 seconds on the push and then 5 seconds coming back down. And in between the 5 seconds at the extension, you want to try not to pause. And when you're bringing the weight all the way back down, you also don't want to pause. So it's a constant motion. There's a constant muscle contraction when you're doing the exercises like this. And at the end of the set, I want to see how long I was able to do this set for. So I'm not aiming for any particular rep or rep range. I'm just trying to do as many as I can until I hit fatigue and failure, until I can't do any more within the set unless I take a break and go again. But that's not what I want to do. I just want to complete this single set. And this is all I'm going to do for this exercise. Just one set, as many reps as I can do with a fairly light to medium weight, because if this was a heavier weight, I wouldn't be able to go this slow or even push the weight up. And at the end of the set, I want to see the time, how long I worked for. And when I come back to this exercise or workout the next time, I want to try and beat that time going at the same speed. So what I'm training for is to just increase my time in the set. And additionally, after the initial set, I take a 10-second break and I try to do more. And what this does is it adds more fatigue and muscle breakdown so that you get stronger, bigger, all that good stuff. I think over here I go for one more. Or maybe even two more. But anyway, yeah, so just one set to failure. That's all I do. And the goal of working like this is to induce muscle breakdown, and the advantage of going really slow is you're only focusing on the muscle and you really feel the muscles working. At no point are the muscles that you're working muscles 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. Anyway, at no point are you taking a break in the set. It's not like you're pausing all the way at the top, pausing at the bottom, where you could come to a rest, take a breath, and do another rep. No, it's not like that. You're just moving constantly, really slowly. Next. So right here, I'm doing the leg press. And in the same way that I was doing the chest press, I'm just pushing and moving slowly, about 5 seconds or even longer sometimes when I forget how to count or I lose tempo. So it's 5 seconds up and 5 seconds back down. And if the weight is the correct weight, if it's heavy enough but not too light, it should take me about close to 2 minutes just to do 10 reps. I'm trying to count, but I lost count of the reps that I've been doing because it's so slow. It's hard to count when you're moving so slowly. What is this, like a third rep? All right, so it's almost at the end. I could tell by the look on my face, it's getting really difficult to push all the way and controlling it all the way down. This might be the last rep of the set. Oh, no, there's one more. And at this point, my legs are shaking. I feel the burn in my quads, my glutes, even in the hamstrings, and my lower leg, everything. All right, so the third exercise, the last exercise, is a pulling machine, a row, a seated row with a chest support. And same thing, I'm going really slow, keeping in mind the form, making sure I'm not pulling back with my body, shrugging my shoulders up. And that's the advantage of doing the reps really slowly. You could feel the position of the body, arms, how it's moving, joints. Any shift in position, you'll be able to feel it immediately if your form is starting to break down. From there, you could decide whether you want to stop or start cheating the reps. And usually when it comes to that point, you know it's time to stop. All right, looking at the camera, making sure I'm probably just staring at my arm. Or just making sure the camera's on. Sometimes I forget to turn the camera on and I do a set. And I'm like, oh fuck, oh no, I don't know. I can't reveal the footage. I wasn't counting in the set, so I don't know how much I did. Alright, so I'm starting to struggle a lot here. This is probably towards the end. This looks like the last rep.